Now, Dawn Robinson, beautiful. She was actually one of my favorites. From In Vogue, giving himself that he can feel you. Oh, to let him know this love is real. Oh, this love is real. I love the In Vogue. I love In Vogue. Matter of fact, last 4th of July, okay, they were in Fort Lauderdale. They were singing at Tortuga. I don't know if you guys have heard of Tortuga in Fort Lauderdale. You got yours today, Miss Dreams? Okay. Sorry, I shouldn't be reading the comments because you guys know I'm ADHD. I'll focus on that. So back to Dawn. So In Vogue was at Tortuga. I couldn't see them because, people buy tickets to Tortuga in Fort Lauderdale. It's a big, just kind of country festival. And for some reason, they had Boys and Men. They had In Vogue opening up for them for the country artists, and they had Jelly Roll out there last year, if I'm not mistaken. And so you could see them and hear them from the beach stand. So I don't know. It was funny watching people fly down and buy tickets to this, and I'm sitting right beside them, and I'm like, "These are your tickets. You got ripped off." We come down here and see it every day, but people don't know that. They don't know that. But I get it. The festival got to make money, and In Vogue was there, but she wasn't there. She was not there, and I was like, "Why is Dawn not on tour? What is going?" No, I couldn't figure it out. And so now that she's come out, with this video, shocking the entire industry. I don't know why y'all are shocked. Talking about she's been living in her car for 3 years and, all this. And everybody's been hitting me up to my Tasha. This is absurd. This is crazy. This industry should be shaming themselves. Look what they did to Angie Stone. Look what they did to all these artists. And why is she living in her car? Okay. Let's have her remind y'all. If you didn't see the video, you like to hear it go. Let's go.
You guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. I said it. Oh my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh my gosh. If you remember, if you guys were with me, in 2020, I did like 105,000 interviews. And in the interim, I was living with my parents in Vegas. And that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom, but she became very angry. And a lot of her anger, she was taking out on me, and I was her target all the time. And I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I respect her too much. Let me get out of here. And I was sleeping in my car for maybe about a month in Vegas. And then the guy that was co-managing me at the time was living in LA, and he said, you need to come back to LA. Okay. And he said that I could stay with him. And so I was like, okay. He's like, I don't have a lot of room, but I'll make room for you. And then when I got to his place, he actually didn't have room for me. So it turned into, okay, well, I'm going to put you in a hotel for the night. And that one night turned into 8 months. Oh my God, you guys, because every apartment that I looked at, every single time I looked at a place, I would call him and I'm like, okay, can you meet me here? I would tell him ahead of time, of course. And then he wouldn't meet me there until I would take video and send it to him. And he's like, no, oh my God, this neighborhood, I hate it. And I felt like he was playing games, and I knew he was playing games, and I wasn't the one. I'm like, come on, I'm trying to make this easier on you because financially, I know it's got to be hard. You're paying your rent and you're paying my hotel. His apartment was $1,700 a month. And then my hotel was over $3,000. Yep. So, and I was always stressed every week because he would pay weekly for the hotel. So every week I was like, oh my God, can you afford it? Are you okay? And he's like, no, I can't, but I'm getting it together. What? You're the one who said to go to the hotel, and you're not approving any of the apartments. Like, it would be so much cheaper to just get me into an apartment. Like, what's the problem?
All right. So everybody was shocked. I think Jermaine Dupri came out. Do you have that video with Jermaine Dupri? Because everybody was like saying, this was his group. He produced this group. Why are they homeless? Why is one of them homeless? The other girls are touring. She's not. Okay. She's the Latasha Scott of the group. Okay. They got issues. Go ahead.
Choice
Jermaine Dupri real
to
quick.
be in the car. I saw somebody send a message and say, Jermaine, Monica, all of y'all, can y'all put some money together to help Dawn out? From my understanding, for her to speak on it the way she spoke on it, she was basically saying that she saw other people living in their vans, living in RVs, and she welcomed the idea of doing this. Somebody said her choice or limited options.
Okay. Now her husband said, her ex-husband came out and said, quote, hold on. And his little, Jasmine, why you ain't put the other photo up, Jasmine? Thank you. Okay. So her husband came out being Mr. Petty. Okay. And he said basically that he got a job for her. He got a job for her. She can get a job. So according to family and friends that have been close to Dawn for many years, you can get Mr. Trump supporter off the screen. Okay. Just put Dawn back up. According to close family and friends, Dawn has chosen to live like this. Dawn, there are some people that want to work for themselves, which means go to work, get jobs, or start businesses, or do for themselves. And then there are some people who feel that, I should just be able to source what I want from the world. Squat, live with my mama, have my manager take care of me. And then for those people that, and what pisses me off when it comes to the situations like this is because, this is a grown woman that is able-bodied. She chose to live in her car. She could choose to be on tour with her other group mates and singing, but she couldn't even adhere to societal rules like that. There are some people who just do not want to conform to society rules. That's why they're artists. But then when they find out being artists that they still got to do what people do when they work in society, yes, you get to be creative. At the same time, it's like you still have to pull your weight. It is nobody's responsibility, not Jermaine, not her husband, not even us with a GoFundMe, to help her to provide for herself. This is an able-bodied woman who can drive, who has a car, whose skin looks better than all. When I tell you ain't no stress on this lady. Did you see her in the video? Oh my God, it's so free. Van life is fun. Van life is fun, especially if you live in an area where the weather is always good. In California and Nevada, the weather is always good. That lady looked clean. Her skin didn't look broke out. She didn't have a pimple in the world. Not one. Not one pore open in that video. She had lipstick was on, like hair straight. How's she keeping a blowout and it's hot? You see how she look better than most of us with jobs. And everybody's like, oh my God, I'm blaming the music industry. First Angie Stone, no. Y'all, please. There's a reason why some people don't want to have children. It's expensive. It's very expensive to have children in the United States. It is not like when you in Africa, you can pop out babies. You got your grandmama, everybody there to help take care of the baby. Wherever the baby go, they get fed. It doesn't matter. You got your sisters. You got a big family. We don't live like that. And it was not her mother's responsibility to take care of her. It's not her group members. It's nobody's responsibility. And she chose to live there. But if somebody will offer, she'll take it. That's what nomad life is. That's what van life is. That's what car life is. It's living off the grid. That's why we have squatters. This is the lifestyle that she's chosen, and there's honestly nothing wrong with it. Just don't bother me with it. Like, we got to come save her, and she got all 4 limbs. Stop. She's one of them. Right here, we really going through it. Shoot up. Some of us right now need to be in vans. Forget the mortgage. Lease is the only thing they can't take if it's paid for. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know my earrings always falling down. They be heavy too. Gotta get some stronger backs, or bigger ears, one. But shout out to Dawn. But like I said, her family reached out and they said she good. She ain't want for nothing. She ain't hungry. Nothing. She finds a way. Moving